What's going on, everybody? This your boy Isaiah coming to you again from Bucko's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share on my videos. Make sure you hit the notification button on this channel to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. And as you can see, I am here doing a live video. Yes, indeed. Shouts out to all my Pirates and my Sea Bandits. What's up, Jared? What's up, Eric? I see y'all, man. Just want to wait for a little bit. Wait for somebody to wait for some more people to jump in this chat session, in this live video that I'm making. And as you can see, the title of the video. What's up, man? What's up, some kid? Cartel Walker. It's a Buck life. I'm chilling, man. Wait for some more people to come in the chat session so we can talk some combine. You know, as you can see, the title of the video. Who should Dirk and Jason be watching at the NFL Combine? Tell me what y'all think. What's cracking, Sam Green? I'm chilling, man. You tell me what's cracking. I'm trying to make a live video. That's what's cracking. As you can see, you know, I always got to have something Bucks related on me. You know what I'm saying? Representing Buck life. Bucks gang. Shouts out to Travis Johnson, one of my other co-hosts on this channel. We have a YouTube, we have a Facebook page. I'm going to drop that in the description link after this video. We have a Facebook page now. It's called Bucko's Locker. But we'll talk about that some other time. I want to talk about the draft. Tell me what y'all think. Let me see what y'all thinking. Let me see what y'all thinking about this draft. Let me see. Like we talking about, matter of fact, we're not going to talk about the draft. Who should the head coach and the GM be watching at the Combine? The Combine starts tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. The Combine starts tomorrow. I'm looking for my little notebook or my little sheet that I had. But anyway, I'll find it. But they've been doing a lot of the Combine activities. And I caught a glimpse of a couple guys doing some bench presses. So what position should Jason, Elijah, and Dirk could be watching at tomorrow's Combine? Should it be running backs? Being that this class is considered deep at running back. Should the Bucks be watching the secondary at the Combine? Secondary players, you know, safety, cornerback, top heavy. Not a lot of depth, but it's top heavy. Should the Bucks be watching the offensive linemen at the Combine tomorrow this weekend? Should the Bucks be watching? Should the Bucks front office, the scouting department, should they be watching the defensive lineman, nose tackle, defensive end? That's a deep class. This Combine gonna be interesting for us. Jason has made some good picks, and he also made some bad picks. Of course, we already know with the Roberto Aguayo pick in the second round. You know, Jeremy McNichols, when we could have had Kamara, Dalvin Cook, Kareem Hunt. Missed on some running backs in the draft last year. Instant impact. But also, Jason has had some really good picks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with Jameis and Quan and Justin Evans, Kendall Beckwith, Noah Spencer's pretty decent. Chris Godwin, Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Ali Marpet, Donovan Smith is okay. He's not bad. We've had some good picks. So I'm curious to see the Combine tomorrow, or starts tomorrow, and I'm gonna watch it this whole weekend. I know we need vets, but we're talking about the Combine, Sam Green. We're talking about the Combine this weekend. We can't talk about veterans. We're talking about college kids going to the NFL. So, in my opinion, the Bucks should be watching these positions right here. Running back, D-line, and O-line. Okay? And, of course, secondary. Help. There's some players in this Combine that's going to show out. In the Combine, they invite about 300 and something players. Maybe 280, 300 something players. And I'm curious on, you know, how these players are going to perform at the Combine. Are they going to hurt their stock or help their stock? But I'm going to start out with pressing needs. A lot of people talk about, at this combine, a lot of people talking about Bradley Chubb. He's going to blow it out the water. They talking about Saquon Barkley, he just did 29 reps at the bench press. 29 reps, folks. He did 29 reps at the bench press. They also talk about the guard from Notre Dame, Quentin Nelson. He just did 35 reps at the bench press. The UTEP guard, Will Hernandez, did 37. He's a guard, too. But they said Quentin Nelson's probably going to go in the top 10, and we're one of the teams that's looking at him. A lot of the draft experts has him going to us. So it's Bradley Chubb, Saquon Barkley, Quentin Nelson. Also, they brought up Derwin James and Mika Fitzpatrick. Safety help, because we do need safety help, because we're going to probably get rid of Chris Conte. I like the kid Justin Evans, but we need some help in that secondary. And we can address that at the combine if we pay attention to these guys. So those are the 4 or 5 guys that pretty much is going to fall to us. One of those guys are going to fall to us. I guarantee you we're going to have the opportunity to pick one of those guys in the top 10. We're going to be able to pick one of those guys. I guarantee you that. We're going to have a chance to pick up Saquon, Mika, Bradley, Quentin, or Derwin James. Those are 5 guys, and we picked number 7. Okay? So, who's going to fall to the Bucs at 7? I hope is one of those 5 guys. Those are instant impact guys. Because let me tell you why. Quentin Nelson can help at the guard position. He's nasty. We can move Ali Marpet back to the right guard, and move Quentin to the left guard next to Donovan Smith. You talking about a nasty line with Demir Dotson, the top 5 right tackle. Pro Football Focus rated him like number 2 or something. That's a nasty line for Jameis Winston, and they help in the run game. So Quentin Nelson can help us in the run game and the pass game. Bradley Chubb, the best pass rusher in a while, coming out of the draft. He's mad, he's nasty, he's long, he's lean. He helps with the pass rush immediately. Derwin James and Mika Fitzpatrick helps the secondary because they're versatile. Derwin James can also play linebacker, strong safety and free safety. He can play a little bit of corner along with Mika Fitzpatrick. You know, Saquon Barkley, of course, he can help the running game with Jameis Winston. And there also some other guys in the combine, too, that I'm going to talk about as well. And one of the guys, somebody mentioned Isaiah Oliver from Colorado. The DB from Colorado, he's actually pretty good. Pay attention to him, too. There's some other guys in the draft that if I can find my other damn phone, I can spit some more stuff out. But Derwin James, I like him. Well, you know, there's an opportunity. There's a lot of guys. Will Hernandez from UTEP, another guard. You know, pretty good guard from UTEP. Running backs, you got Sony Michel. You got you also got Nick Chubb. You got Royce Freeman. You got one of my favorite running back in the draft is Rashad Penny. I like Rashad Penny and Sony Michel. Sony Michel reminds me of Kamara. He can do it all, along with Rashad Penny. Don't sleep on that San Diego State running back. I'm telling you, if we got a chance to get him in the 2nd round or 3rd round, take him. You take Sony Michel or Rashad, or you take Sony Michel or Rashad Penny. Take one. Oh yeah, Ronald Jones is pretty good too. I like Ronald Jones. Ed Oliver, no, he come out next year. Ed Oliver's coming out next year. He's a top 5 pick next year. We're not picking in the top 5 next year. The Colts are probably going to take. Yeah, I know the Colts might take Saquon Barkley, but those are the positions that need. The draft is pretty deep. It has a lot of depth, and if I can find, matter of fact, I'll be right back. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Found my other phone. Yeah, Rashad Penny. Sony Michel's a late 1st, early 2nd. If you ask me, he's gonna fall somewhere in between late 1st, early 2nd. So, don't count him out too. But there's gonna be some opportunities to pick some guys, and I hope we don't fuck this up in the 1st and 2nd. The 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd rounds are very, very important. But I do like Ronald Jones from the Mike Hughes, the Central Florida cornerback. He's pretty good. I like him in the late 1st, early 2nd. Is the Bucs going to do some trades in the draft? I mean, because the combine is pretty deep in a lot of positions, but I'm curious how they're going to work this at the combine. I mean, Because I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be watching some of the guys that I hope the Bucks pick in the first or second or third round. Sony is a late bloomer because Nick Chubb took all the pub at Georgia, but I'm gonna be watching Sony Michel at the combine, and also I'm gonna watch Nick Chubb too. But I don't think we're gonna take Nick Chubb. I don't, for some odd reason, I'm not really feeling Nick Chubb, but that's neither here nor there. Who else y'all think, man? Who else y'all think the Bucks gonna be looking at in the combine, man? I mean, y'all throwing out a lot of names, man. Give me some more names. Give me some more names the Bucks gonna be looking at. Give me some more names. I want some more. I want some more names. Do I gotta look this up? Do I gotta look the names up? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to see who gonna be here. Give me some more names. Y'all ain't got no more names? I guess I'll bring it up then. So I got the list in front of me. Well, there's a lot of good players, man. I'm gonna start out with the running backs. I'm gonna do the running backs. I like Mike Hughes though, that cornerback from UCF. So you got the running backs. You also got Royce Freeman from Oregon. He's a good running back. Darius Geis from LSU. You got Justin Jackson, the running back from Auburn. He's coming out. Petway from Auburn. He's coming out. Bo Scarborough. So it's a lot of good running backs that we can possibly be looking at the combine. Josh Adams. So those are the running backs. I'm also going to look at the O-linemen because, you know, the Bucks need O-line help. Oh, Dante Jackson. I forgot about Dante Jackson. The cornerback, Denzel Ward. Yes, you're right. Denzel Ward. The safety, what's his name? Rodney Harris. The safety from Penn State. He's nasty. You're right. The safety from Penn State. Who else? There's a lot of this combine gonna be deep as far as good players. Tony Brown from Alabama. Carlton Davis from Auburn. Deshaun Elliott, yeah, the safety from Texas. Who else? Who else we got? I like Mike Hughes though. I like Mike Hughes. Let me see. What about the safeties? What we got for safeties? We got some more safeties. Josh Jackson. Oh, the Iowa cornerback. Josh Jackson. He probably a mid to late first. We probably won't get a chance to get him in the second. Because we gotta remember at this combine, what is the most important position we need to be looking at the combine? Running back and D-line. I'm sorry. Saquon or Bradley Chubb. If we can get one of those two guys, my goodness, man. My goodness. If we can get one of those two guys, like guaranteed. And then if we can't get one of those two guys, we got to get Mika Fitzpatrick. You know what I'm saying? Well, we could trade down too because there's depth there too. Oh, safeties. I'm looking at safeties. Quentin Bland from Virginia. The safety from Virginia Tech, Terrell Evans, Deshaun Elliott, Marcel Harris, Ronnie Harrison, Derwin James, of course. Who else we got? Armani Watts, the other Texas A&M safety that played with Justin Evans last year. What about the alignment? What about the O-line? Who we need to be... Combine, we need to be watching some O-linemen too because we need that O-line help too. Oh, Tevin Bryan from Florida, the D lineman, the D lineman. He's kind of like J.J. Watt. He like 6'4", like 300 pounds. That boy can move. Tavon Bryan, he nasty. Because I'm a Gator fan too. So yeah, number 93, Bryan, he's nasty. He probably a mid to late first round too. So remember now, we pick it high. So this combine is very important that we got to look at all the elite guys in the first round. We don't need to be looking at guys, you know, that's going to go mid to late first round unless we trade back in. So this combine is all about elite talent because we pick a high in every round unless we trade. I didn't know Minka was 6'1". He surprised me. I didn't know Minka was 6'1". But I'm curious on how fast he is, though. How fast is Minka? I mean, I'm concerned with that a little bit. You know, I don't know if he's 4'4" or 4'5", but Minka is tall and he's long too. But Derwin James might be a little bit better overall. I'll take either one. O-line. What about the O-line? We know we need help on that O-line. J.R. Sweezy might get cut. He might be a roster cut by the March, by the time March 18th, I believe, before he's counting against the cap. We also got Kevin Pamphlet on the left guard. And, you know, you got that offensive tackle from Notre Dame, Mitch, that 6'7" tall tackle. You got Orlando Brown. You got, who else you got at the offensive line that we need to be looking at? Will Hernandez. Who else we got? Connor Williams from Texas, the other big offensive tackle. Yeah, Sweezy. I thought Sweezy was gonna be good, but he was a little disappointing. So I'm pretty sure we can replace him with somebody younger in the draft. At the draft, so the combine. Like I said, the combine we're gonna be watching O-line, running backs, D-line, and secondary. We're good on linebackers. We're good at the quarterback. We're good at tight end, and we're good at receiver. We got to fill some holes, you know, in that secondary. We got to fill some holes in that D-line and that O-line. Remember now, most games are won in the trenches. If you could dominate the trenches, and that's why I like Quentin Nelson. I like Quentin Nelson or Bradley Chubb. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Donovan Smith is iffy, but he actually improved. You can't knock Donovan Smith. He only allowed 5 sacks, man. And he didn't allow that many pressures either. Like, he got better as the year went. I went back and watched some tape, man. He actually got better. He didn't allow a lot of sacks like he did his second season. So, you got to give Donovan Smith some credit. So, I guess they sticking with him. You know, Brandon Parker. Yeah, okay. Shouts out to Brandon Parker from North Carolina A&T. But if we can get Quentin Nelson next to Donovan Smith, Quentin Nelson's... If you haven't seen Quentin Nelson, go look at his tape at Notre Dame as a guard. Even as a guard, I think he can play tackle. Even though his arms are not long, Quentin Nelson can play offensive tackle. He can play center too. He's versatile and he's nasty. He athletic. The boy benched 35 reps. 35 reps bench press. At first, I wasn't too sure about Quentin Nelson, but he sold me when I went back and watched his tape. That dude nasty. He chokeslammed somebody. It was ridiculous. He ain't allowed no sack. He was one of the highest graded linemen in college. Bradley Chubb was one of the highest rated D linemen in college. You know, so there's a lot of guys, man. Saquon is 5'10" and a half, I believe, 233 pounds, and Saquon gonna probably run like a 4.3. I mean, it's ridiculous. Saquon is like, where the fuck did they make him at? Now, I got to be honest, Bucs fans. I know y'all going to be watching him at the Combine. Now, can we get Saquon Barkley? It's a bit of a reach. It's a bit of a reach. I mean, the only way to get Saquon Barkley, we got to give up the 7th pick, probably a 3rd rounder, and a next year's 2nd rounder to get to like the top 2 or top 3 to get Saquon. Now, granted, if we do that, we also giving up a lot of draft capital. Now, we got to make sure we guarantee. Now, if he sells us at the Combine, if he goes to the Combine, he already did 29 reps, tied with Nick Chubb and bench press. If he goes to the Combine and blows it out the water, he runs a 4.33. He already bench pressed 29 reps. He does the 3-cone shuttle, the 60-yard shuttle, the 3-cone shuttle, the catching drills. If he sells it all the way, we got to go get him. But you're right, though. You're right, Dark Vader B. We don't need a running back in the 1st round. That's why I haven't really said we need to get Saquon. I would like to get him if he's there at 7, which I don't think Saquon is going to fall at 7 after the Combine. I guarantee you that. So I'm not sweating Saquon Barkley. If we don't get Saquon, that's fine. It's a lot of other running backs that is a beast that's coming out. So, you know, running backs can go 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th round. So don't get don't get mad if we don't get Saquon. Just enjoy the show at the combine. Who are some other running backs? Because running backs is kind of deep, so I'm going to look this up. I'm looking at all the participants for the combine. Saquon, Nick Chubb, Royce Freeman, Darius Geis, like I said, Justin Jackson, Karen Johnson from Auburn, Ronald Jones, John Kelly from Tennessee. Don't sleep on him either. Rashad Penny, Cameron Petway, Demario Richard from Arizona State, Boris Scarborough from Alabama, Adrian Wadley from Iowa, he's nice. Chris Warren from Texas. So yeah, there's a lot of good running backs. But I like Ronald Jones better than Darius Geis. Ronald Jones and Sony Michel. I like those two running backs. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Thompson, no, he didn't get invited. I don't see him on the list from Florida. But I like Sony Michel and Ronald Jones and Rashad Penny. For some odd reason, if y'all haven't watched Rashad Penny at San Diego State, ooh Lord, Rashad Penny is a beast. I'm trying to tell you. Rashad Penny is right there with Darius Geis, Ronald Jones, and Rashad Penny. One of those three running backs we can get in the second round. Because I don't think neither one. I don't think Ronald Jones is going to last to the third round. I don't think Darius Geis going in the third round. I don't think Rashad Penny going to last to the third round. Dang, what? Faye Ennis, you crazy? Rashad Penny's game tape is hard. Are you? Go back and read what the scouts are saying about Rashad Penny. Are you serious? It don't matter, but they knew San Diego State couldn't throw the ball. They knew that Rashad Penny was getting the ball, and he still got over 2,000 yards. Did you watch him in the Senior? Did you watch him in the Senior Bowl? Oh, okay. You didn't watch him in the Senior Bowl, okay? Against elite competition, he still did his thing. Come on, he splitting carries with another running back that's gonna be pretty decent at San Diego State and still got 2,000 yards. Did you watch the bowl game? I'm sorry, was it North versus South? Whatever that game was, he shined in the All-Star game. Come on, man. Don't knock Rashad Penny like that. Go back and watch the tape, boy. Come on, I can't even, Fade Enos, I can't even talk to you right now, bro. I can't even talk to you right now, Fade Enos. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. I'm not with you on that one, bro. Rashad Penny is a beast. You tripping. But anyway, so yeah, O-line, D-line, goes down first contact. Okay. You're right, man. You obviously don't like Rashad Penny, and a lot of professional players, a lot of professionals that watch the game like Rashad Penny, and you seem not to like him. I'm a big fan of him in his game. He's gonna be a nice guy in the NFL. Sony Michel, Ronald Jones, Rashad Penny. The Bucs need to get one of those guys. I'm telling you, it's a beast. All three of them. But hopefully, I'm excited. I'm excited for the combine. I'm gonna watch the combine from start to finish. I'm gonna be watching it at work. I'm gonna catch it on Saturday before the boxing matches. I'm gonna catch it on Sunday. Oh, I can't wait because we good at quarterback. We're good at receiver. We're good at tight end, and we're good at linebacker. But any other position, boy, we gotta fix that, bro. We gotta fix that. Thank you, Sam Green. 7.8 yards to carry? And teams knew that San Diego State couldn't run the ball? You can miss me, Fade Enos. Come on, bro. I don't care what level of competition. If you can average 7 yards a carry and they know you're getting the ball, that's pretty good. The scouts think he's pretty good, so hey, it is what it is with Rashad Penny. Royce Freeman, third round? Yeah, I can see that. If we don't get a running back in the second round, I can see third round Royce Freeman, but we're going to have to go get him. We're going to have to go get him because I don't think he's going to last that long in the third round. But luckily, we pick it at the top. So just pay attention, folks, before I get off this live stream. Pay attention to the combine. Pay attention to the running backs. Pay attention to the O-line. Pay attention to the D-line. Pay attention to the secondary players. Okay? Pay attention to those positions. Donnell, NFL GMs and player personnel directors, they knew Rashad Penny was better than Donnell Pumphrey. We knew that. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew Rashad Penny. They said Donnell got drafted by the Broncos. He got drafted by somebody last year, and the scouts was talking about Rashad Penny, the backup, and he finally get his feature time in San Diego State. He shines. So come on, bro. You hating on Rashad Penny? He was way better than Pumphrey. Come on, bro. You know that. He gonna have a better NFL career. He's bigger and he's faster. You serious? Anyway, but let me see. Oh, John Gruden. I'll make another video on that. Free agency. Carlos Hyde, Jared McKinnon. Well, Jared McKinnon's like a third down back, so he's not a featured back. Carlos Hyde, I can rock with that. But I just think we should draft a running back. If we're going to get somebody in free agency at running back, that's cool. But I think this draft is too deep at running back. And we can get one of those running backs. Like, if we don't get Saquon or Darius in the first round, well, we'll be able to get Darius, but we're not going to pick him at 7. But in the second round, the 7th pick in the second round, that's running back territory. The 7th pick in the third round, that's running back territory. So, I'm excited. I know football, this offseason is slow. We'll see what's going to happen. We're going to see what happens in the combine, man. It's everybody looking forward to the combine. You know what I'm saying? The combine is something that we can hang our hats on until the draft. Faye Enos, you really hating on Rashad Penny. I'm not an NFL scout. I'm not a player personnel director. I'm not a GM. I'm not an ex-GM. I'm not an ex-NFL player. But just read the quotes about Rashad Penny, man. Bruh. NFL knew that he's going to be better than Donnell Pumphrey. Come on, man. Like, you acting like... What did he do in the All-Star game? He was like the MVP against elite competition. Come on, man. So, let me see. T-Mac and Cheese. T-Mac and Cheese. Shouts out to T-Mac and Cheese. First round running back, second round cornerback. I can see that. Well, okay, if we get a running back in the first round, who we going to get? T-Mac and Cheese? Tell me that. Oh, Le'Veon Bell fooled you, didn't he? Don't forget about L.J. Scott, too, when he come out next year. L.J. Scott is just like Le'Veon Bell. He don't look fast, but he's shifty. He might be faster than Le'Veon Bell, but everybody hated on Le'Veon Bell and his speed, but Le'Veon Bell turned out to be way different. I'm telling you, don't hate on Rashad Penny. I'm telling you. Oh, he's a USC fan. And his fade is a USC fan, so he like Ronald Jones. He like Ronald Jones. That's why he acting like that. Okay, I get it now. Thank you. Thank you, Sam Green. Thank you. Shouts out to Sam Green for bringing that to my attention. He's a USC fan. Oh, Penn State fan, actually. Oh, I'm sorry. Sam Green, you got it wrong, man. So, Faye is like Saquon Barkley, but Saquon, we're not going to be able to get him. He's going before 7. I don't see him dropping to 7 to Tampa. I don't see it. I don't see him dropping to 7. You know, let me see. Josh Adams, Tristan Nagel. Josh Adams, his style is too upright. He runs straight up and down. I don't like that. You know, I don't like running backs that run straight up and down like that. It's not too many that does good. I mean, back in the day with Eric Dickerson and all them, yeah, but today's NFL is a little bit bigger and faster, and you run up right like that, that's you asking for an injury. But you're right. We're not going to be able to get Saquon Barkley. He's going in the top 4. He's not going past number 4 unless we trade up. And what are the Bucks willing to give up to go in the top 4 to get Saquon? To be honest with you, with the running back class this year, don't trade nothing for a running back. Nope. I know Saquon Barkley is an elite talent, the best running back since Marshall Faulk, Adrian Peterson. He's a Ezekiel Elliott without the off the field issues. Actually, to be honest with you, Saquon Barkley is better than Ezekiel Elliott right now. Think about it. The total package. No off the field issues. You ain't got to worry about him doing messing with girls and doing all that dumb shit, you know. So, but we all know there's running backs that sneak into the first and second round. That after the combine, their name is Kerryon Johnson. That's another running back. He runs like Le'Veon Bell. He might sneak into the second round. Let's talk about these other running backs. I know Saquon's the talk right now, but Kerryon Johnson, Dalvin Cook went in the second round. You know, so no, Dalvin Cook went. Yeah, he went in the second round. And he failed. So it's gonna be somebody that falls. So would you trade up for a LaDainian Tomlinson? Hell yeah. You're right. I'll trade up for LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh, you saying Saquon is like LaDainian Tomlinson? I think he's a mixture of Marshall Faulk and LaDainian Tomlinson. You can argue that. But Kev C, he made a good point. He says take the best player available regardless of what position. Now, I can agree with that to a certain extent. Taking the best player available regardless of position, well, we don't need a quarterback. We don't need a receiver. We don't need a linebacker. Okay? So at 7, it's going to be a lot of good players available at 7. So we don't need to take the best available player. We need to take the best available player at the position of need, whether it's running back, O-line, D-line, or secondary. We don't need no linebackers. We don't need no receivers, and we don't need a quarterback or tight end. Okay? Let's make sure you clear that up. But yes, I would trade for LaDainian Tomlinson. And anything can happen in the draft. I know. You're right. See, Steve Quintana, he made the best point throughout this whole chat session. You can't do nothing with a bad O-line. And the Bucs O-line was not good. I keep going back to Quentin Nelson, Will Hernandez, the offensive tackle from Notre Dame, Will Hernandez, Quentin Nelson, Connor Williams, Orlando Brown. Those are good linemen. I'm just saying. We can have all these nice little toys, but no lines, trash. You're right. A-Rod Haynes, we should have got. I said it. Dalvin Cook was sitting right there. And we took O.J. Howard. Not a bad pick, but Dalvin Cook was right there. And then Minnesota jumped in front of us to get Dalvin Cook. I don't know what Jason Light was thinking about that, man. He should have got Dalvin Cook, boy. Can you imagine that? Oh, my gosh. He would have helped the team so much. But he stuck with Doug Martin, and it backfired on him. But it's all good. We're going to make up for that. We're going to make up for that. Sonny Michel, Ronald Jones, or Rashad Penny. Darius Geis is going in the late first, mid to late first, so he won't be there in the second round. Yeah, Saquon Barkley is a franchise changer. So you do trade for that guy, but how much are you willing to give up, though? What do you give up to go get Saquon Barkley? Because remember now, you're already picking at 7. Do you trade 3 or 4 draft picks to go to the top 3 to get Saquon? That's a lot of draft capital to give up for one player. If you got that much faith in them, you trade 3 or 4 picks. The first round, the third round, next year the first round. I mean, they're going to ask for a lot because they know what you want. So they're going to probably ask for our first round. They're going to ask for our second round and probably like a 5th rounder and like a 6th rounder next year to go in the top 3 to get Saquon. Darius Geis is not going in the second round. I'm curious to see his combine numbers. How fast Darius Geis is. How tall is he? He's not that strong. His bench press was not that great. Nick Chubb and Saquon blew him out the water in the bench press. Are we using Facebook anymore? Yeah, we'll get to that part. We'll talk about that, Sam Green. I don't have any update on Jameis' sexual assault case. I don't have an update on that. Let's see. Oh, Taylor King, you talked to Jason Light about getting Dalvin Cook? And what did he do? Didn't get him. Keeping J.R. Sweezy and Donovan Smith. Steven. People keep knocking Donovan Smith, man. He actually did pretty good. Don't knock Donovan Smith. He actually improved. Go back and watch the tapes. He only allowed 5 sacks. And I thought he had a shitty year. Well, he actually improved. And they sticking with him. So remember, it takes time for guys to develop on the line, man. Especially, see, Donovan Smith should have been a senior last year. Like, if he would have came out last year, he'd have been a senior. So this, like, he finally kind of getting his grown man status on. He got to get that kick step, that punch. He got to get that punch first. He got to get that down, that kick step punch. Donovan Smith kind of got slow feet, but he getting better. You know what I'm saying? He getting better. Shaquem. Oh, it's Queen Griffin. Yeah, the twin. Our defense is trash. I think we need to focus on that in the 2nd through 5th round. Okay, no fullbacks. Of course, Salvador. We need a running back, but not in the 1st round. Unless it's Saquon Barkley, you don't trade up to get. You don't trade up to get no running back by Saquon Barkley. You keep if once Saquon Barkley gone, you hold steady at 7, or if you trade down and you see somebody else at a position of need. Kevin Pamphlet was so trash he made Donovan Smith look bad. That is true. But Kevin Pamphlet wasn't that bad. He wasn't J.R. Sweezy bad. Because J.R. Sweezy getting a lot of money. He was below average. Exactly. Donovan Smith has elite potential. The penalties and inconsistency got to go. If he can cut back on the false starts and the holding, Donovan Smith going to be a left tackle for a long. He's 6'5", 330 pounds. He's Donovan Smith. You know who Donovan Smith remind me of, Enos? He remind me of Jason Peters. I'm sorry. The Philadelphia's left tackle. That's who he remind me of. The most underrated running back in the draft, Kerryon Johnson. Yeah, the Auburn running back, Kerryon Johnson. I think he's the most underrated, if you ask me, because it's all about the big names. It's all about the Geis and the Barkleys and the Sony Michels and the Nick Chubbs and Darius Geis, Ronald Jones. They're not really talking about Kerryon Johnson. What else? What else we gonna talk about? Oh, we about 40 minutes into this live session. I like this live session, interacting with my subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all coming to this live chat, coming to this live session on Facebook. On YouTube, on the Bucko's Locker channel. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the feedback. The channel is still growing. It kind of slowed down a little bit because I didn't make too many videos in the off season. But the channel's still solid. We're still at almost 1,700 subscribers. We're gonna eventually get to 2,000 subscribers, and then once we get to 2,000, it's gonna shoot to about 4 to 5 to 6 to 10, whatever. We're gonna make this channel real big. This is gonna be the biggest Bucks channel. That's our goal, to be the biggest Bucks channel on YouTube. Because the Bucks channel is not Bucks are not represented well. They're not represented well on YouTube or social media, and I'm here to change that on YouTube. Yes, I even got fans from other teams that subscribe to the channel. Eagles fans, Saints fans. I mean, I cater to everybody. So shouts out to everybody. I'm gonna do some shout outs. If you want me to shout you out, put where you're from, your area code, your state, your city, whatever. I'll shout you out before I get off. Show everybody some love that's participating in the chat session. Ricky Jerome. Now we're not gonna talk about free agency right now. Nick Chubb, Bradley Chubb in the 1st round, of course. I don't think Bradley Chubb gonna fall to 7. I think we'll have a better chance of getting Mika Fitzpatrick. But the combine gonna tell you a lot about these players. See, a lot of these players are hyped up by word of mouth. But hopefully, when I do another video, I'm gonna do another video about the combine results next week. I'm gonna do it on Monday. I want to talk about what y'all seen at the combine this weekend. Let's bring it back to the combine. After the combine's over, I'm gonna make a video about the results from the combine. Who you think improved their stock, and who you think their stock dropped based on the combine performance. But it looks like this is gonna be a pretty good combine. Like I said. Okay, well. Oh shit, we're doing some shout outs. Okay, my bad. Let me stop talking. Let me do some shout outs. Sam Green from Cali. Cartel Walker, Hartford, Connecticut. Shouts out to Hartford, Connecticut, man. You way up there in that cold. Sarasota, Florida. T Mac and Cheese, T-Town, 813. Clearwater, Florida, some kid. Hey, Sheldon Lovelace, Gainesville. UCF, shouts out to UCF Central on the Knights. The pretty good team they got down there. What was that? Worcester, Massachusetts. Ricky Jerome. Okay, cool. Sam Green 559. Okay, forgot where that's at, but Greensville, North Carolina. Kendall Hardy. East Carolina Pirates. Shouts out to East Carolina. Jet Lee from Mississippi. I see you, Starkville. Stark Vegas. Broward County 954. I see you. Florida. Stand up. Dre Long. I see you, man. I see you. Who else want to shout out, man, before I get off this thing, man? Because I done did a lot of talk about the combine. We talked about the draft a little. We kind of mixed the draft and the combine together. I was going to do a separate video about the draft, but I kind of mixed it all in one. So I might change the title of this video. But anyway, we'll get to that. I'll get to that later. But if anybody else ain't got nothing to say, The Watcher, 813 Lakeland, Florida. I see you, baby. Where I'm from Tampa, Florida, man. 813, raised up off of Hillsboro, Nucio Park, King High School, baby. 813 King High Lions, baby. You know? But I live in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up, born and raised in Tampa, baby. I got blood I got 813 all through my veins, baby. Sulphur Springs Elementary, Calhoun. I went to Calhoun. I went to Robles. You know what I'm saying? With the Greco. Went to King. Sly. You know what I'm saying? Sly Junior High. Yeah, all that. Hey, T-Mac and Cheese now. Chill out with all that, man. Anyway. Sam Green, Fresno State all day. I see you. Clifton Smith. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was a returner for the Bucks. But anyway, I'm about to sign out. Thank y'all for coming out to this live stream on the Buckos Locker. Thank y'all for coming out. All my Pirates by Sea Bandits. This your boy Isaiah. Coming to you from Buckos Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share all my videos. Fire those cannons. Siege the day. I'm out.